Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be learning how to animate parts, otherwise known as tweening in Roblox Studio. So, first we're going to place down two parts. One part is going to be the part that we move, which is this one, and the other part is going to be the part that it moves towards, which is going to be this one. We'll set this one like all the way over here. You can put it here. You can even make it up a little bit. Make sure to anchor both these parts though to make the animation a lot better. And we're going to place down a script. Name one of these parts part 2 so that they're that we can define certain parts. Okay. So first we're going to make the tweening service or get the tween service, which is game get service tween service. This pretty much just allows us to type tween service and get the tween service from the game. And we're going to first have to make a table, which is going to be called local goal. And this is how we make a table. Goal.position is going to be equal to workspace.part2.position. Pretty much what this means is we've created a table, and the thing inside of this table is the goal.position. And the goal.position is equal to the workspace.part2.position. Whenever we feed this into the tween service when we're creating an animation, we're going to give it this table, which is pretty much just going to tell it where we want the part to move. Whenever you're doing things, this tween service isn't only the animation service, but you could also do things like changing a part's color and fading it to another color using the tween service, but we're not doing that today. If you want a video on that, make sure to hit me up in the comments with that. And next thing we're going to do is make a tween info, which local info is equal to tween info. This is pretty much just, don't forget .new. So this is like another thing that we use in the tween, and this will be telling it certain factors that we want. Like how long do you want this tween to take place? I'll say about 4 seconds, considering how far away we put the things. We're going to put enum.easing style. This is the easing style that we want to use. I would recommend quart or quad, maybe quad. All of these are like different modes that you can set it to. Linear is like if you want it to just move to one position. No fancy stuff. It just moves at a constant speed to a random position. And then you also have a bunch of other crazy things like exponential. Speed reduces very quickly, but we're just going to use the quart. Where did it go? Here. Or quad. Actually, yeah, we'll use quad, sorry. Speed is determined by quadratic interpolation. Don't even try to look that up because I don't understand it. I just know it works. We're going to make the easing direction, enum.easing direction. We're going to make that in. Or if you're making like a door that moves outward, I would recommend making it out. Otherwise, set it to in. I don't know what the heck you'd use in out for, because pretty much it's just like switching the sides in the middle of the animation. Very weird. If you scroll this way more, you can see there's a bunch of like stuff like repeat count. How many times do you want this animation to repeat? Reverses, don't even know what that means. And delay time, which is like how long in between you playing the animation does it take for the animation to actually take place. But we don't need any of those for this animation. We're trying to make it pretty simple. So we're going to make the animation now. This, whatever you put here is the name of your animation. I'm going to call it move part. And local move part is equal to tween service create. And so we need the instance, the part that we're moving, which is workspace.part, which is this part right here. Since we want to move this part towards this part, that is the instance. The tween info we just created just a second ago, which we defined as info. And the table, as you can see in the top right, the property table, is going to be goal. You can rename the variables that we've used to define all of these things if you want to make it more cleaned up for your specific game. And just type in the name right here too. And if you have another instance other than workspace.part, you can type that in too. That doesn't affect anything. Now, the last thing, this animation will not play on its own. If we start it, nothing will happen. What we need to do is type in the animation name, move part, and then play. But we want to actually see the animation take place. So we're going to wait about 5 seconds after the game has started. I'll actually set it to 10 for my representation for editing reasons. But save if you're working on the game, because I would just recommend saving. Don't forget to save things. And I will see you on the flip side. I'm sorry, me saying see you on the flip side sound like the video was ending. Anyway, let's see. The part starts to move. It goes straight up to that position and completely disappears. It's actually inside the other part. You can't tell though. But that is how this works. You can move these parts anywhere, it doesn't matter. You can change all of the factors to do with it. Make sure to play around with it because you can't figure everything out just from doing what's on the tutorial. If you don't understand anything, like the property table, completely understandable. That didn't make sense to me at all when I was first starting. Make sure to ask questions in the comments because I know someone's not going to understand something, and it's completely fine to ask questions. I enjoy answering them. See you in the next video.